Welcome to my channel. Alright, so this one has been a long time coming, and if you're a Mazda fan, you might want to sit down for this, because yes, the Mazda CX-7 is finally back. The 2026 Mazda CX-7 has officially been unveiled, and honestly, this feels like Mazda closing a circle they started years ago. This isn't just another crossover refresh, this is Mazda saying, hey, remember when we made SUVs that felt special? Yeah, that energy is back. When you first see the 2026 CX-7, the design hits you immediately. It looks aggressive but clean, sporty but not trying too hard. Mazda really leaned into that sleek, sculpted look they've been perfecting lately, but this time it feels more emotional. The front end is wide and confident, with slim headlights that give it a focused, almost predatory stare. It has that low, planted stance that made the original CX-7 stand out back in the day, but now it's way more modern and refined. From the side, it almost feels coupe-like without sacrificing practicality. The roofline gently slopes, the body lines flow smoothly, and the wheels finally look like they belong on a performance-oriented SUV. This doesn't scream family grocery getter. It whispers weekend mountain road, and maybe even Italian sports SUV vibes, which is wild to say about a Mazda, but here we are. Honestly, this might be one of the best-looking mid-size SUVs Mazda has ever made. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where things get really interesting. The 2026 CX-7 is stepping into the hybrid era, and Mazda is doing it in their own way. Instead of chasing massive horsepower numbers, they focused on balance, smooth power delivery, better fuel efficiency, and that signature Mazda driving feel that actually makes you want to drive, not just commute. The hybrid system is designed to feel natural. No weird transitions, no robotic response. You press the pedal, it goes. Quiet when you want it to be, responsive when you need it. And for those worried that hybrid means boring, don't be. This thing still has some punch. It's quick off the line, confident at highway speeds, and tuned to feel connected, not numb. What surprised a lot of people is that Mazda didn't forget about adventure. The 2026 CX-7 comes with available all-wheel drive and light off-road capability. Now, this isn't a hardcore rock crawler, but it's more than capable for dirt roads, snow, gravel, and those weekend getaways where pavement ends and fun begins. Higher ground clearance than before, better traction management, and driving modes that actually make sense for real-world conditions. This makes the CX-7 kind of a sweet spot. It's sporty enough for enthusiasts, comfortable enough for daily driving, and rugged enough to handle a little dirt without breaking a sweat. That balance is something Mazda has always been good at, and they absolutely nailed it here. Step inside, and this is where you really feel how far Mazda has come. The interior feels upscale, like legitimately premium. Soft touch materials everywhere, clean design, and a layout that feels driver-focused without being cluttered. Mazda didn't go crazy with screens just for the sake of it. Everything feels intentional. The center display is larger and clearer, but it doesn't dominate the dashboard. Controls are intuitive, easy to reach, and thankfully still include physical buttons for the important stuff. The seats are supportive and comfortable, whether you're on a short drive or a long road trip. And yes, there's more space now, especially in the back. Adults can actually sit back there comfortably, which wasn't always the case with the older CX-7. Ambient lighting, upgraded sound system, improved infotainment, wireless connectivity, it's all here. But what really stands out is the vibe. It feels calm, refined, and just a little bit sporty. The kind of interior that makes you want to take the long way home. Now let's talk about pricing, because this is where Mazda might shake things up. Early estimates suggest the 2026 CX-7 will slot right between the CX-5 and CX-9, which makes a lot of sense. It's expected to be competitively priced, especially considering the hybrid powertrain and premium feel. Mazda is clearly aiming at buyers who want luxury vibes without luxury brand pricing. Compared to the original CX-7, this new version feels like a grown-up evolution. The old CX-7 was bold, fun, and a little rough around the edges. It had personality, but it also had flaws. The 2026 model keeps the personality but fixes everything else. Better efficiency, better comfort, better tech, and way more polish.
And compared to Mazda's current lineup, this might be the most Mazda yet. It bridges the gap between sporty driving and everyday usability better than almost anything they offer right now. It's not trying to copy anyone, it's not chasing trends, it feels confident in what it is. So what does this mean for the market? Honestly, the CX-7 could be a sleeper hit. It's for people who don't want a boring SUV, for drivers who still care about how their car feels, how it looks, and how it connects with them. It's for those who missed when Mazda took risks and are glad to see them doing it again. The 2026 Mazda CX-7 isn't just a comeback, it's a statement. Mazda is reminding everyone that practical doesn't have to mean dull, and hybrid doesn't have to mean soulless. If this first look is any indication, the CX-7 might just be one